So, 2 days ago, Argentina beat Egypt 3-2 in the World Cup.
Sent it across. It's swept in! And of course it's Lionel Messi!
Egypt was up 2-0. They had a goal disallowed by VAR that a lot of pundits, Alan Shearer, Ian Wright, Jamie Carragher, all said made zero sense. Egypt's own federation filed an official complaint against the referee. And that's not even the wildest FIFA story from this World Cup. A few days before that, the US striker Folarin Balogun got a straight red card. Automatic one-game ban. Normal stuff. Except Donald Trump personally called FIFA's president and asked him to look into it. And FIFA, for the first time in over 60 years of World Cup history, reversed the suspension. Belgium appealed. FIFA said no. Now, you can think whatever you want about that decision. That's not really what this video is about. What it's about is the pattern. Because this isn't the first time FIFA has bent its own rules, ignored the backlash, and just done what it wanted anyway. They did it 4 years ago with a video game. For almost 30 years, EA Sports paid FIFA around $150 million a year to put the FIFA name on a video game. That's it. FIFA didn't design anything, didn't code anything, didn't market anything. They licensed out 4 letters and watched the money roll in. And that check was small compared to what it was worth. The FIFA franchise sold over 325 million copies and pulled in more than $20 billion over its lifetime. FIFA was getting a cut of one of the biggest entertainment products on Earth for doing almost nothing. You'd think that's a deal worth protecting. FIFA didn't see it that way. What FIFA asked for next wasn't a small increase. It was close to double. When the contract came up for renewal in 2022, FIFA asked for $250 million a year, up from $150 million. Over a 4-year World Cup cycle, that's $1 billion. EA said no. On May 10th, 2022, the two sides announced they were splitting after nearly 3 decades together. EA kept almost everything that actually mattered: the Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, 19,000 real players, 700 real teams. FIFA kept its own name. EA rebranded the game to EA Sports FC and moved on. You'd expect losing your biggest commercial partner to make an organization more careful. It didn't. FIFA's president, Gianni Infantino, said at the time that EA would regret this, that FIFA would build its own game and it would be, quote, the best one available. Well, that hasn't really happened. FIFA reportedly got close to a deal with 2K, the studio behind NBA 2K, for a 10-year football game. Talks got far enough that both sides were negotiating contract terms and game modes. Then FIFA walked away. Not because 2K backed out, but because FIFA wanted faster money tied to the 2026 World Cup, while 2K wanted time to build something that actually worked. So instead, FIFA released something called FIFA World Cup Launch Edition through a deal with Netflix, timed to the tournament rather than built to last. 4 years after the EA split, FIFA still doesn't have a real answer to the game it walked away from. And this matters more than it might seem, because FIFA is legally a non-profit. FIFA exists, on paper, to develop and promote football worldwide, not to maximize revenue. But when they walked away from $150 million a year for a bigger, riskier payday, critics pointed out something simple. That decision exposed a hyper-commercial mindset that contradicts the values you'd expect from a non-profit sports organization. A non-profit giving up a stable 30-year revenue stream because it wants more isn't really stewardship of the game. It's a brand trying to extract more value from itself. But EA isn't the innocent party here either.
Greed, for lack of a better word, is good.
EA had every reason to walk away and move on. Instead, since around FIFA 22, a lot of longtime players say the game itself got worse, not better. Career mode barely changed. Ultimate Team, the mode built around paid card packs, got pushed harder every year. EA's revenue from gameplay and player spending already dwarfed what they paid FIFA for the name. A lot of that money went into monetization systems that function like a casino, not into improving the gameplay. So this isn't really a story about one side being right and the other wrong. It's two organizations that reach the same conclusion. The sport is the delivery mechanism. The product is attention, loyalty, and eventually money. So when you watch a World Cup match decided by a VAR call nobody can fully explain, or watch FIFA reverse a red card after a phone call from the most powerful man in the world, that's not really an isolated controversy. It's the same organization that walked away from a $1 billion, 30-year partnership because it thought it deserved more, and has been trying to prove that ever since.